So we had seen where other airports have therapy partners and different animals throughout their airport, as well as the community had expressed needs of wanting to see them in our airport. And so we started to look into it. And it was actually the last National Therapy Dogs Day. We brought out Therapy Partners Incorporated just for one day, just to see what our community thought of it, as well as how well it worked in the airport. And we had a wonderful day. So we spent the entire day out on the concourse with 2 different sets of dogs, and they got to interact with all the passengers, as well as a mini horse down by ticketing. And it was just a wonderful time, and we had such a great response, and we knew that was something that we wanted to look into. And so we worked with Therapy Partners on getting that set up. And so now they are a partner with us, and they have a weekly schedule that they send to us, so we get to see them in the airport every week.
Awesome.
So it interchanges by the month, and so some dogs may be here every 3rd Monday, or some dogs are here every 3rd Wednesday, and so each week looks a little different. The dogs do typically stay around 2 hours. They don't go any further than that, and that's just based on their own curriculum with therapy partners. But we see dogs every single day. There are a couple Tuesdays, the 2nd Tuesday and the 4th Tuesday, where you may not see any pups around at that time. We're working on filling that gap because we would like to see them every day. It won't be like an 8 to 5 kind of thing. It is just typically in the afternoons at the 10 a.m. time frame, 12 p.m. time frame, and 2 p.m. time frame. So we have had such positive responses from all of our passengers. They do a really great job at making sure that the passengers are comfortable with wanting to meet the dogs. They're not going to approach anyone and, without knowing that they want to pet the dog. So we have had such positive feedback, and we are so happy to have them. They also respond. So if we have a major delay or anything like that, we can call on them and they'll come out just to hang out for a little while, just to ease any of those passengers. They might have flight anxiety and things like that. And so they respond for certain things like that as well. We do not have an end date. We are hoping for the foreseeable future that we will have therapy partners here in our airport. We love that they are here, and we just hope that we can continue that partnership. If you are traveling through the airport at all and you see anyone in a green polo and the dog has on a green bandana, please stop if you want to pet them. That is the signal that you can pet them. They all wear the green bandanas and the green polos, and it will say Therapy Partners on them.
Sure, it's a 501c3 organization. We currently have, I think, right around 50 teams. It's our 30th anniversary this year, which for a nonprofit is really kind of significant. We're really kind of tickled about that. We certify multiple species. We've got a miniature horse that has visited at the airport here. He's not currently on the schedule, but he's available. We've got cats, we've got dogs, and it takes a while. The dogs have to be trained, and it takes a significant amount of time to get them trained correctly because they can't jump up on people. They're not supposed to bark when they're working. They have to be well-mannered. But the critical thing is they have to be friendly. And so what we're looking for in a therapy animal is an animal that's just canine extroverts. And so Rumor luckily fits the bill, and so does Wicklow, our other dog over there. We've actually got 4 dogs, and 3 of them work in various places throughout the Huntsville metropolitan area. You start out with the basic manners, and that's, the sit down, stay, come. One of the gateway or entry things that we do is we ask that the dogs have their CGC, which is the Canine Good Citizen, and that's just a test of basic manners that you'd want from any well-mannered family pet. In addition to that, they also usually take a class. We have a Therapy Partners prep class that gets them introduced to things like working around durable medical equipment or differently abled people, because sometimes working with children react very differently. They get used to not picking up things on the ground, which is a very natural dog thing, but you can't do that in the hospital. Or here, the last thing you want to do is run away with some child's, bag of Fritos or something like that. So they learn all those behaviors. It takes, depending on the age of the dog, it can take anywhere from 6 months to a year and a half to 2 years to train them to actually do the work, but it's wonderful, and you're trained as a team, so we always work together. Boomer and I are here every other week. Our dogs are only allowed to work 2-hour shifts because that's part of he didn't wake up this morning and go, yeah, I think I'd like to go to the airport today. This isn't, so we need to make sure that their needs are met and that they're having a good time and they're getting the rest that they need. So he's here every other week for a couple of hours, but I think we have teams, we've got teams every day of the week. Different dogs, different breeds of dogs. Big dogs, little dogs, all different kinds of dogs. Because we've got, when this came about, when this program opened up, a lot of our teams were like, yeah, we'd like to do that. This sounds like something we'd really enjoy. And again, most of our dogs also have other assignments, whether it's at a hospital or a nursing home or whatever, but they really